5 seconds to go. Start. Honorable members, my government is continuously taking new initiatives for the education and skill development of India's youth. For this, a new national education policy was framed and is being implemented rapidly. In the national education policy, emphasis has been laid on education in mother tongue and Indian languages. Teaching of subjects like engineering, medical, law has been started in Indian languages. To provide quality education to school students, my government is working on more than 14,000 PM Shri Vidyalayas. Out of these, more than 6,000 schools have started functioning. The dropout rate in the country has reduced due to efforts of my government. The enrollment of girls in higher education has increased. Enrollment of scheduled caste students has increased by about 44%, that of scheduled tribe students by more than 65%, and that of OBC by more than 44%. Under Atal Innovation Mission, 10,000 Atal Tinkering Labs have been established to promote innovation. More than 1 crore students are involved in it. There were 7 aims and less than 390 medical colleges in the country up to 2014, while in the last decade 16 aims and 315 medical colleges have been established. 157 nursing colleges are also being established. In the past decade, the number of MBBS seats has more than doubled. Honorable members, tourism is a big sector providing employment to the youth. In the last 10 years, my government has done unprecedented work in the field of tourism. Along with the number of domestic tourists in India, the number of foreign tourists coming to India has also increased. The reason for the growth in the tourism sector is owed to India's growing stature. Today, the world wants to explore and know India. Apart from this, the scope of tourism has also increased due to excellent connectivity. Building of airports at various places is also advantageous. Now, Northeast is witnessing record tourist arrivals. Now, there is heightened excitement about Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands. My government has laid emphasis on the development of pilgrimage destinations and historical sites across the country. This has now made pilgrimage in India easier. At the same time, there is a growing interest in the world towards heritage tourism in India. In the last 1 year, 8.5 crores of people have visited Kashi. More than 5 crores of people have visited Mahakal. More than 19 lakh people have visited Kedar Dham. In the 5 days of Pran Pratishtha, 13 lakh devotees have visited Ayodhya Dham itself. There is unprecedented expansion of facilities at pilgrimage sites in every part of India, east, west, north, south. My government also wants to make India a leading destination for meetings and exhibitions related sectors. For this, Facilities like Bharat Mandapam, Yashobhumi have been created. In near future, tourism will become a major source of employment. Honorable members, we are strengthening the sports economy to connect the country's youth with skills and employment. My government has given unprecedented support to sports and sports persons. Today, India is moving towards becoming a great sporting power. Along with the players, today we are also emphasizing on other areas related to sports. Today, National Sports University has been established. We have developed dozens of centers of excellence in the country. This will provide youth an opportunity to choose sports as a profession. All kinds of assistance is also being provided to the sports goods industry. In the last 10 years, India has successfully organized international sports events related to many sports. Mera Yuva Bharat organization has been formed to motivate our youth to contribute for building a Viksit Bharat and to still among them a sense of duty and spirit of service. So far, about 1 crore youth have joined this initiative. Honorable members, we have seen the advantage of having a strong government during a period of upheaval. The world has been in a turmoil in the last 3 years. There are many conflicts raging in different parts of the world. My government has established India as a Vishwamitra in these difficult times. It is because of India's role as Vishwamitra that we have become the voice of the global south today. In the last 10 years, another conventional way of thinking has been changed. Earlier events related to diplomacy were confined to the corridors of Delhi. My government has ensured direct participation of the public in this also. We saw a great example of this during India's G20 presidency. The way India connected the G20 with the public was unprecedented. The world was introduced to the real potential of India through programs held across the country. Jammu and Kashmir and Northeast witnessed such big international events for the first time. The whole world appreciated the historic G20 summit held in India. The unanimous adoption of the Delhi Declaration, even in a fractured environment, is historic. India's vision from women led development is environmental issues has become the basis of the declaration. Our efforts to secure permanent membership of the African Union in the G20 have also been appreciated. During this conference, the development of India Middle East Europe corridor was announced. This corridor will further strengthen India's maritime capability. The launch of the Global Biofuel Alliance is also a big event. Such steps are expanding India's role in solving global problems. Honorable members, even in this era of global disputes and conflicts, my government has firmly placed India's interests before the world. The scope of India's foreign policy today has gone far beyond the constraints of the past. Today, India is a respected member of many global organizations. Today, India is a leading voice in the world against terrorism. Today, India responds strongly and takes initiative for the humanity caught in crisis. Wherever there is a crisis in the world today, India tries to respond promptly. My government has instilled new confidence in Indians working across the world. Wherever crisis occurred, we have evacuated every Indian safely through campaigns like Operation Ganga, Operation Kaveri, Vande Bharat. My government has made continuous efforts to propagate the Indian traditions of yoga, pranayam, and Ayurveda to the entire world. Last year, representatives of 135 countries did yoga together at the United Nations headquarters. This is a record in itself. My government has set up a new ministry for development of Ayush. The World Health Organization's first global center for traditional medicine is being established in India. Honorable members, there come junctures in the history of civilizations which shape the future for the coming centuries. There have been many such defining moments in the history of India also. This year, on January 22nd, the country witnessed a similar epochal moment. After waiting for centuries, Ram Lalla has now been enshrined in his grand temple in Ayodhya. This was a matter of aspirations and faith for crores of our countrymen, and the resolution of this has been accomplished in a harmonious manner. Honorable members, you all represent the aspirations of crores of Indians. The dreams of the youth in schools and colleges today are completely different. It is the responsibility of all of us to leave no stone unturned to fulfill the dreams of the Amrit generation. Viksit Bharat will fulfill the dreams of our Amrit generation. For this, we all have to work together to achieve success in this endeavor. Honorable members, respected Atalji had said, my government is moving ahead with the guarantee of fulfilling the dreams of 140 crore countrymen. I have full faith that this new Parliament House will continue to give strength to India's aspirational journey and create new and healthy traditions. Many friends will not be in this house to witness the year 2047. But our legacy should be such that the future generations remember us. Best wishes to all of you. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Stop.